Hi, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday evening. I am I have been so sick for the last 2 weeks ever since I got back from Alaska, and I'm finally feeling a little better. I usually always have lipstick on, but as you can tell this evening, I do not have lipstick on. I have no makeup on, my hair is not done, and I'm in my pajamas, and I'm going to teach a little workshop around what makes you the expert in your business and how knowing that you're the expert is going to attract your clients, and it not only is going to attract your clients, but it's going to make it a no-brainer for them to work with you. 100K months, y'all, don't have to be hard. That was the hashtag at the end of my little thing. I haven't been live in a while, and it's literally because I've been out of town and then I've been sick. And I was like, I'm going to teach an impromptu workshop this Sunday evening. And so here I am. So if you're on Facebook this evening, or if you're on LinkedIn this evening and you see my face, come on in and get some free coaching. Oh my goodness, get some free coaching around what makes you the expert, how is that going to attract your clients, and how is it going to make it a no-brainer for them to work with you. So, this is actually a workshop that I do inside Camp Heart Cell and inside the Heart Cell and inside the book. It's formally called the audience audit, but I'm going to break it down into a very simple translation this evening. So you may already think that you're the expert, and I love that. I really, really hope that you already think that you're the expert. But during this workshop tonight, I'm going to ask you a series of questions. And what's really important when I ask you these series of questions this evening, hello and come on in and tell me who you are, because I have the chat open and I can see you. So come in, tell me who you are. Come in, come in, come in, tell me who you are. Don't you love Sunday evenings? Sunday evenings when we get to just hang out in our pajamas, no makeup. Don't you love it? And I get to do a little bit of coaching. I'm going to teach the Are You the Expert workshop so you can attract more clients and make it a no-brainer for them to work with you. That's literally a quote that I say all the time. Are you the expert? Your clients are coming, and it's a no-brainer for them to work with you. But let's dig into what's behind that and like why I say that and the purpose. But before we do, I thought I'd do something. Tell me who's in here. I'd love to see you. I see people coming in. Before we do, I wanted to do something really kind of cute. So one of my clients, long ago, she made this. Has anybody seen this before? She made this oracle deck. Her name's Natalie Mertz. Shout out to Natalie Mertz. But she's this amazing creative designer, and she made this oracle deck called Music and She. It is so cool. It's so cool. So I'm not going to read all of it, but inside this oracle deck, and you guys, I'm not really an oracle deck. I don't know why I have, I have two of the books. That means there's one missing somewhere. Oopsie. So inside this oracle deck, you'll see all of these musicians. They're all women musicians. And not only did Natalie create this deck, but she studied all of the people and she designed all of them. Isn't that crazy? So she is the expert. And it's a no-brainer for people to get her oracle deck. Okay, so I'm going to just choose a person that I'm going to be this evening, a musician. I'm really curious who comes up and who comes out. Who comes up and who comes out of this oracle deck. If Stevie Nicks comes up, that means my mom is hanging out with me. Ooh, fancy. I'm not going to, this is a good one. I'm not going to read everything about her, but I love Joan Jett, the rebel. So the rebel. I never follow the rules. My husband can't stand that I never follow the rules. I don't like them. don't like rules. That's why I'm no longer in corporate. I never followed the rules there, and they really didn't like that. All right. So what I'm going to ask all of you to do is when we're going to go through 3 things. What makes you the expert? Understanding if your clients are coming and it's a no-brainer for them to work with you. Put your pajamas on. Let's do this for the next few minutes. I have a little spiritual meeting in 25 minutes, so this won't be very long. But what I want you to do is when I ask the question, I don't want you to think long and hard. I want you to have pen and paper or your notes on your phone, and I want you to just react the words that immediately come to you when I ask these questions. Okay? Cool? All right. So, very first question is what makes you the expert? What makes you the expert? What makes you the expert at what you do? And if you want to toss them in the chat, the list, go ahead. But what makes you the expert at what you do? And without thinking so much about it, what are all the things that make you the expert at what you do? So if you're a life coach, if you're a communications coach, if you're a realtor, if you aren't really sure what you're going to be doing and you're just starting your business, what are all those things that you are the expert at? And I want you to write them all down, all of them, even if it's boring to you, like you're really good at numbers, write that down. I'm going to help you guys a little bit. I am the expert at being able to deliver the roadmap of how women build their business. I am a how person. I teach you the how. I give you the strategy. I am strategic. I can connect the dots. I am a people person. I am a relationship builder. I see relationship building as the arch. I am impulsive. I love to be around people that are also taking certain risks. I am not cautious. See what I'm doing? I'm just going on and on. So I want you to do that. I want you to go on and on about what makes you the expert at what you do. I don't want you to be just listing out all of your expertise. Did you notice that I wasn't saying I am certified in Sandler and I've been doing this for 25 years and I'm a certified EOS trainer? I didn't say any of that. I said, what makes me the expert? And I listed all of my behavioral characteristics, the adjectives that make up me. Those are all the things that I want you to list out. And that list should be really, really long. It shouldn't be like, I help people build relationships. I help people figure out the stock market. I'm the expert at being able to host a retreat. No, we want all of the behaviors and all of the things that make you the expert. And so make that list and make it really, really long. And if you have a hard time with making that list, then reach out to me and I'll help you figure it out. Okay. Why this is so important. If you don't get anything out of hanging out with me on a Sunday evening in our pajamas, pulling Oracle deck cards because I'm Joan Jett, if you don't get anything out of this, except for this right now is when you are going out there to sell your thing, to build your business, to market your thing, when you're going out there, the only thing that you need to do perfectly, the only thing that you need to do perfectly is have 100% ownership in your belief that you are the expert. I'm going to say that one more time. The only thing that you need to do perfectly is take 100% ownership, an unwavering belief that you are 100% the expert at what you do. And that doesn't mean that you have to learn anymore. That doesn't mean that you have to get certified anymore. That doesn't mean that you have to do anything besides that list that says, oh, yes, I am the expert. And here are all the reasons why. So, knowing that you're the expert builds that belief system. And when you have that belief system, then we can look at the next two questions, which they are the beginning of into action. I love action. I love messy action. I love getting in there, doing the thing, even if it fouls up. Like here I am Sunday night. It could easily foul up, right? Yes, it could easily foul. It could be fouling up right now. Who knows? So now you have the answers to what makes you the expert. So you can slam dunk tell yourself, yep, I'm the expert. No brainer. I'm the expert. So then the next question is who? Who, like a little owl. Who are the clients? I'm right. Who are the clients that are coming? Who's coming? I say, you are the expert. Your clients are coming. It's a no-brainer for them to work with you. And the arch of that is that you believe those things. But if we don't know who the clients are that are coming, we are just, throwing it all out to the wilderness, wondering, crickets, wondering, I wonder who is coming. Are they coming? I don't know if they're coming. Maybe they're coming. I don't know if they're coming, right? And now, I don't know if they're coming. Well, maybe I'm not the expert. Uh-oh. And see how that just, and then we feel defeated and then we change our offer or whatever we do, which that's a workshop for another day. How many times can we change our offer in one quarter? And how not to do that. Okay, so who are the clients that are coming? The best way to figure out who the clients are that are coming is to look at the things that you're the expert at. Look at all those things that you're the expert at, right? And the question I want you to answer is, what problem do you solve? Who's coming? They're coming because they've got a big fat problem and you can solve it. So what are those problems that you can solve? And again, I'm going to get up for a second. Again, my comfy jammies. On page, I don't know, as I don't remember those things. Okay. In chapter 8, page 59, there are several more questions to dig into to help you with this. And here's the thing. I don't want you to define your audience from a persona perspective, from a marketing perspective. I want you to literally define who your buyers, who's the favorite person that's going to buy your thing. Who are they by saying, here are the problems they have. So answer the second question with, what problems do they have? What are all those problems? So I'm going to help you out again. I don't want you to think too much. If you're coming in live, come in and say hi to me, please. And by the way, if you catch the replay, #replay, so I know that you were here and I can, come hang out. All right. So the problems they have. They are spending too much on marketing. They have no idea what revenue, what will produce revenue. They're really scared of reaching out to people. They don't see how relationships can be the key to building their business. They really, really want economic freedom. They have scarcity mindset. So see how I'm just like listing all the things off that my clients, my favorite clients, the problems that my favorite clients have. They really want a roadmap. They're always saying, I don't know how, I don't know how. They're they don't want to go back to a job. Like, so see what I mean? You want to throw all that stuff, just throw it all down there. Throw all those answers down there. And why? Why? Hi. Why are we doing this? Who are the clients that are coming? What's the problem that you solve? We're doing this because it's going to take us directly to the next step, which is what makes it a no-brainer for them to work with me. And so this is a belief workshop. This isn't a typical heart sell, let's build a roadmap workshop. This is the fundamental. We've got to believe it. We've got to believe that we're the expert. We got to believe that these people are there and they have these problems, and that we're the ones that are going to solve the problem. And then it's a no-brainer for them to work with me. So the third question is different than what makes me the expert. The third question is, what makes it a no-brainer? What differentiates me? What differentiates you? What makes it a no-brainer? And what's the unfair advantage? Those are all the same questions. So if I believe I'm the expert, I know that I can solve all of these problems, and then I know it's a no-brainer for them to work with me, then what are those things that I need to be asking every time I'm talking to a potential client? What are those things I need to be asking every single time I'm talking to a potential client? And here's the bigger question. The bigger question that I want to leave you with tonight is, are you talking to your ideal clients enough? Like this. Not a post on social media, but are you talking to your ideal clients that it's a no-brainer for them to work with you? Are you talking to them enough? And if you're not, why? Why? Because here's the real. The problem that you solve, the no-brainer that they can work with you, you knowing you're the expert, you can have the best messaging that you formulate and that you put online. You can go live and do a workshop like I am, but you have to actually be talking and building a relationship with that ideal client in order for you to sell to them. But in order for you to sell to them, you have to know 100% that you're the expert, and that belief really needs to be there, and not rely on that copy and on that messaging and on that beautiful sales page that you have built out to try to sell your thing. I paused there because I'm hoping it's a little bit of a gut punch. So this was the You Are the Expert workshop on a Sunday evening. I hope you came over and threw on your PJs, got your favorite drink. It was a fun little impromptu thing. Watch the replay. Tell me what your answers are. Tell me if this was helpful. And I'm going to be back more often because I'm not traveling and I'm starting to feel better and all the wonderful things. Everyone have a great